Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, what's good, original crew, man? We're back today. We have a body cam that says cops discover horrifying scene after, keyword, ignoring man's threats.
See.
Hey, with that being said, before we get into it today, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want the first part, you got to do it. Check out down below for us. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals.
Like it with a thumbs up.
But hey, let's hop into it, y'all. What I'm doing. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get it, man.
Consider getting some help 24/7. You know?
Please don't.
I appreciate
Please
it.
don't.
Really do.
Are you going to come back and Jack?
We can.
When
an 82-year-old woman was left alone with her alleged soon-to-be killer by officers as she continued to beg them to stay. The horrific circumstances in which they find her later only accentuated their lack of attention to her desperate cries.
Man,
Do you feel safe?
would you do me a favor and help get me out of this ditch
Out of
before
where?
you leave?
There we go.
Please.
Get out of here. Go away.
As officers in Rio Rancho investigated the harrowing crime, a stark question emerged. Could they have saved her?
Yes.
You caused this. It's your fault.
On the morning of April 5th, 2023, emergency services in Rio Rancho, New Mexico received an alarming 911 call from Henry Cardona about a hospice patient under his care.
Can you tell me exactly what's happened?
Yeah, she's a hospice patient, and she's getting uncontrollable. Trying to cry her on the bed, and I can't control her anymore. She needs, for her own safety, to get the hell out of here.
Is she breathing?
Yeah, she's breathing. She's belligerent.
I understand that, and I recognize, sir, it's extremely frustrating. I get it. I'm sending help to you now. I need to ask you some questions for responders, okay?
Okay.
Henry, does she have any medical conditions, anything we need to know about?
She's got a whole bunch of medical conditions. Get her the hell out of here.
Okay, sir. Does she need an ambulance or just police?
She needs to get out of here. I don't care how.
The call is troubling, and Henry's frustrations are obvious. However, it's only when he hands the phone over to the woman in his care that the call takes a sinister turn.
Well, he's trying to throw me out, but I'm in hospice. I'm bedfast.
Okay, are you hurt at all?
No, not really.
Okay, you're not hurt, hon?
Well,
How long does people normally stay in hospice?
It just depends.
In your situation, how long did that
She was in there for about...
And was she the only one?
Only one what?
I'm saying.
That
Yeah,
I've had to...
Yeah.
That I've, Like
I didn't know if your one of your aunties or anything.
No, my... Well, my aunt was in hospice, but she wasn't in it wasn't considered... She was in a facility. Like, she had got, like, everything, like, to her house because she wanted to, like, transition in her at her house. But yeah, my grandma, she was in there for about 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Before she transitioned.
So, I don't, that's one thing I was finna say. I was like, yo, typically hospice is, I never had to deal with it. So, I can only get from, like, hearing things and from secondhand information. So typically it's the transition, a place where they transition, right? Like transitional care. Mm-hmm. So they can go through the process of basically dying, but in it, Mm-hmm. So if you already know she's in that process, why the fuck can you just not, like...
I wonder how long, like, she has been, I guess, in his care or whatever. Like, I just, like, wonder, but yeah.
Maybe get the information. We don't know. Yeah. It's just... She was already in the process, bro. Why speed it up?
I wouldn't want to say.
Do you feel like you're in danger, ma'am?
Well, yeah.
Do you know if there's any weapons there in the home?
Yeah.
What type? Are there guns there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are they with you or with him?
I wouldn't want to say.
Okay.
The woman is clearly trying to communicate with the 911 operator without tipping Henry off to what exactly she's saying. She does, however, offer one clear detail.
He's been drinking this morning.
Unfortunately, something happens to the connection and she realizes there's no longer anyone listening on the other end of the line.
Ma'am.
Despite the inconclusive end to the 911 call, 2 Rio Rancho police officers accompanied EMS to the home of 86-year-old Henry Cardona and 82-year-old June Ann Fannell that morning.
So he's older than her, too.
But neither of the officers could have imagined how a visit with this elderly couple would lead to the most horrific incident later that day.
You got the story, sounds like somebody saying she doesn't feel safe.
We have my partner's on the phone with the social worker right now. We're going to try to figure something out.
Okay. Good deal. You guys all right?
Yeah, it should be good.
Okay.
So her social worker's become here?
I'm not too sure about that. So my partner is on the phone with her social worker, so we can try to figure something out.
Wonderful.
I echo what the fire said.
I understand.
It's you are taking on, you have undertaken a huge responsibility and a huge burden, and this is my first time out here, so I don't know any of the backstory.
We've had everybody out here.
I am going to echo what Fire is saying, is that maybe you have reached your threshold.
I've reached kind of mine. You want to talk to a couple of friends and find out how far I've gone with her? They can't believe it?
No, I don't need to.
Do they not? I want to... Kids...
Yeah, I was wondering that
nephews,
too, but... Yeah.
Grandkids. Because if they're in their 80s, their grandkids will be grown.
Mm-hmm.
Should be. Theoretically speaking, possibility of the grandkids even being grown. Because at this point, y'all great-grandparents, right? In the 80s. Could be, possibly. You never know. That's sad, bro.
Very much so.
I believe that you've
please sit down. You make me more comfortable.
I believe that you've done something. But I think at this point, like I said, I'm going to echo the Fire. I think you may have to reach out to more advanced care. Because when it all comes down to it, you have to take care of your own health. Because if you're not healthy, how are you going to take care of her?
They don't want to take care of her.
Much of this encounter will undoubtedly be viewed through the lens of what happened later that day. But even without that context, Henry's exhaustion is clear to see. This couple is suffering with only minimal assistance, and the officer tries to get them to see that the situation is not sustainable.
And again, if she does have another fall, I think I saw, was it last week she had a fall?
Yeah.
If she has another fall, are you strong enough and able-bodied enough to pick her up?
I can't straighten her out in bed. She needs straightened out of bed. I don't have to straighten her out in bed.
You don't have any family in town?
I have a son.
You have a son?
My wife works.
Are they here in Rio Rancho or in Albuquerque?
Yeah, Rio Rancho, over there. Amazon. I haven't seen him in 2 years since COVID started. We've been shut off. I mean, we're alone here.
With that disturbing peek into Henry's perspective, the other officer comes in and reports that a social worker is looking for a long...
But also, the woman said, she insinuated, she said, did you hear her say he hates me? I thought I heard that. Maybe I think she's saying his son, because he said, I have a son, not that we have a son.
Yeah.
And then I heard her say kind of, I thought, I could be wrong. Though.
Yeah.
Term facility where June Ann can receive more attentive care. However, she doesn't seem interested in that solution.
So she
I'm
said...
not leaving you.
Okay. Well, okay. That's just what she told me. I'm just relaying the message. So she said that she would talk to you, and she said that you need to calm down when you talk to her, I guess. Because I know you're frustrated. I understand.
I haven't slept in 4 days, but...
Oh,
I understand. So that's what she said. So she said that she would contact you, or you can call her, and she'll talk to you about the plan.
Wonderful.
All right.
Everybody wants to talk about something, but nobody does anything.
So Erica said you can give her a call whenever.
I called her
when you
earlier.
get a chance.
She
Yeah,
said,
she
"Go
said.
myself."
Yeah, she said you called her about 7 o'clock or so.
Well, whatever time it was.
Yeah. So.
Been up since 3. I don't know what you guys could do.
Yeah. Well, we're
just
just
sit here and make sure I don't kill her. Fine.
No, you're fine.
Hold on now. You want to sit here and make sure that alone.
If I don't kill her, fine.
No, you're fine. Just
attest to that.
The officers treat this veiled threat as a bad joke.
I don't take jokes lightly just because he's an elderly man.
Peep this.
Mm-hmm.
She had reports of her falling.
Mm-hmm.
Is she falling, or is he pushing her or throwing her on the ground? Because she knows he's capable. What has he done in his past for her to fit?
But Junann isn't laughing.
and you just don't want to go anywhere else, huh?
No, and this is my home too.
That's understandable, but you also have to have a little patience with your husband. Is it your husband? Your
No,
wife?
it's not my husband.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Partner?
Your partner.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You have to have some patience with him. He's doing the best he can, and you can also understand the frustration he's having. That he's trying.
Because he's also limited in what he can do for you as well.
That's right. And
So
all
it's
he
frustrating
can
for him.
do-
Because I'm sure he wants to help, but there's only so much that he can do. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand that. And
And I'm sure you both get frustrated when it, and
well, I get very
tempers get a little bit,
frustrated. He starts screaming at me at 6 o'clock in the morning.
So
Sometimes
3 o'clock
three.
too.
So why is it that you don't want to go somewhere else where you can get
I bet that.
like 24-hour assistance?
She's been in various nursing homes.
Oh, I see.
And if she has to wait more than 5 minutes for something, she goes ballistic.
Oh.
Same thing here. I can't jump like a little boy. I'm on shit.
That's not very nice.
I get to the point I can't take
Yeah,
it.
so you both have to be patient, ma'am. You got to be patient
I've
with
been
him, and
doing
you got to.
patient for a
I
long
understand.
time.
I know you're frustrated. And America mentioned that you have firearms. You're a firearms guy, huh?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I'll tell you where they are. They're loaded. They're ready to go.
You want to see him?
No, we're good with that. We don't need to see him. I see there's one probably right there in that case, and I see one over there.
That's empty.
Oh, okay. What kind of firearms do you have?
I'm not gonna
Were you a hunter?
I'm not going to tell you.
Were you a hunter?
I'm not going to tell you, no.
Oh, I am.
I'm a defender.
Ah, there you go. I'm both. I like folks that have guns.
Okay.
Because I have guns too.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. That's why I'm just conversation is all.
And after 8 o'clock at night, when I answer the door, I have a gun in my hand.
There you go. You got to protect yourselves.
Whenever it's dark.
Yeah, for sure. Sounds good.
As the conversation continues, Henry's darker side emerges for at least a brief moment. Perhaps
I don't get no good vibes from this man.
And I wonder how long they've been together. Because, like I said, she knows things about him that y'all don't know to make her more. Because they're not married, but they've been partners. But I wonder how long have they been partners. And I wonder, does she not have kids?
Yeah.
Damn, this
doesn't sound like it, right?
But she knows the side of him that y'all officers are not taking serious. Mm-hmm. And some of the rhetoric that has came out of his mouth.
Yeah.
He has already shown y'all who he is, and y'all are too passive about it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What's even more disturbing, however, is how desperate Junann is to keep police from leaving.
Alrighty, we're going to get out of here. Erica said you can give her a call whenever you get a chance.
Please don't.
I appreciate
Please
you.
don't, please.
Really do.
You're very welcome,
Can't
sir.
stay here all day.
Yeah, and that's why
And one of you stay.
we can't, ma'am. Yeah, we
Oh,
can't.
yeah, hey, let them babysit you. Give me a day off, okay? Doesn't work that way.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying you might consider getting the assistance from Erica, because Erica's willing to get you somewhere.
I don't
Get you
want to
some
go somewhere.
I know, I get it, but you can't
This
get.
is my home.
I know,
My things, my paintings,
know.
my things are here.
I get it.
And he's in charge of, he's my POA and supposed to be taking care of me.
Yeah, but he's limited. He can't. he can't do a lot of things that other
I
people can do.
understand that.
And
I don't ask anything.
Why y'all ain't got home health care?
Yeah, I was going to let her finish talking, but I'm wondering why.
Home
I don't
care
know
has,
if she's at the point where,
like,
since
it
she
is
may
hospice.
be like terminally ill, that she needs like more extensive care. I don't know.
But even like my auntie, her dad, he's been bedridden for how long? Before you, before. That's only how you know him.
Yeah, that's the only how. Yeah, true.
So you got to think about it. He been in that's over 10 years.
Yeah,
that's before I came up here.
But at least the home health nurse, give him like a couple hours, a couple hours of a break. Whatever the case may be, just to help her. I wonder, does she lay in that position all the time? Because I was just thinking like bed sores. I'm just thinking about so much because he said he can barely pull her up. So I'm pretty sure he's not able to like turn her, whatever, just turn on her side, for a few hours so she doesn't get bed sores and stuff like that.
But she could have home health care as well, and he just don't want her there.
I don't know. And she doesn't want to leave, so I'm pretty sure I wonder, does she want anybody else to come in and help, or she just want him to do it? I don't know. Yeah.
It's a lot of questions that we're not going to be privy to, but that can answer a lot, though.
Unreasonable.
Okay. Are y'all going to be okay?
I'm fine.
All right, everybody calm.
Killer.
Don't say.
You didn't hear that, right?
What did you say?
I said you're fine until I kill you.
All right.
He's threatened to do that.
Which is an offense.
I don't know why they taking it so lightly. Just because someone is older does not mean anything.
Be a little bit more mean, bro.
Baby, mean, stuck, in their ways. No. Like, why are we taking these threats lightly? I would have been like, I don't care how old, child, teenager, elderly, you should never take a threat lightly. You know what I'm saying?
If they say it, take it as word.
No one has.
Yes, he has.
The police in this instance missed an opportunity to separate Henry and Junann and speak to them individually about these threats. A few questions might have told them whether these were words of warning or merely dark banter between two bickering and frustrated partners. So far, Henry and Junann have been asking for help in their individual ways, something that becomes rather evident in the concluding moments of the visit.
Alrighty, folks, we're going to get out of here, okay?
Okay, fine with me.
Do you have any questions while we're still here? Do you have any questions about
Are you a man's man?
Do you feel safe?
Are you a man's man or a woman's man?
I'm not sure what that means.
I know exactly.
I know what she means.
Are you a man's man or are you a woman's man? Can you be both? Can you be both? I
feel like you can have balance and yeah.
But if you're a man's man, those threats are not taken serious.
And that's sad.
Are you gonna listen to Macho? You Macho?
I listen to everybody.
Hey, they're like this. They're macho, okay? We're gonna take care of you. That's what they're here for.
Yes, ma'am.
The police assure her that they are there to listen to both sides, but this seems to be exactly what Junann has doubts about.
Right.
Will they take an old woman's fears seriously? Or have they already decided that Henry, the self-described defender, is their kind of guy?
Alrighty, folks, we're going to get out of here, okay? If you do need us, give us a call, all right? All right, sir?
You bet.
It's Henry, right?
Right.
Okay.
Oh, you can't shake my hand?
I can. I sure can. Hey, doggy. Your doggy's blocking the way over here. He's taking care of you.
And if you ever want to drop in unexpectedly,
you take care, okay?
Feel free.
And consider getting some help 24/7. I know this is your home, but it's something to consider. There comes a time when, we all need help. That's all.
Can I have a card?
Sure.
Are you gonna come back?
I feel like how you said sure.
We can. If you need us, yes.
When?
If you're driving by or stop in, please do.
Alrighty, sir.
Check on her, whatever.
You bet. And on you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Never thought about that.
But just as the officers begin to leave, Junann comes up with a list of tasks for the officers to help with.
Would you do me a favor and help get me out of this ditch?
Out of where?
There we go.
Get you out of where?
I'm sinking down into
It's the bed. The bed's not going anywhere.
It's going.
Well, she needs somebody who can. How often does home health care even come? Is it daily or every other day?
When my grandma had hers, it was Monday through Friday.
So
just not on the weekends.
Okay.
But
I do know it's by your insurance.
Yeah, but everyone's different.
I think
everyone's different.
Yeah. I do know typically it depends, and honestly, it depends on how the family communication is.
It does depend on insurance
and have family communication because. She drive people off, and they hate coming, and they eventually stop coming.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, hers was Monday through Friday. I used to come in the morning around 9 or 10, because I remember it was like after my mom got off of work and stuff.
Yeah. And, like my mom did it for a little while, and she did it for some years. I can't remember it though because we were so young.
And they didn't stay too long, just enough for her to. Yeah, it was I think my grandma's was 2 or 3 hours, just enough for my mom to go run errands, make sure she get the things my grandma needed and stuff like that. And
they flip the bed, bathe them a little bit sometimes. But
my grandma was able to get up. And she was on a walker. I'm saying,
I remember from my mom. Yeah, my mom used to have to bathe some of them.
Yeah.
Everybody's different.
Everybody's different.
In her situation, I'm sure somebody would have to come in, kind of
fluff her
pillows,
like I
bathe
said,
her, make sure she has
turn her and stuff like that. Because I'm just and feed her and stuff like that. Like my mom, they be like, "What you need me to do?" She'll just give them a little list. She never wanted them to bathe her though, because she could do that herself. She never really wanted them to bathe her.
Your mom still that's what she does. Is profession still.
She was like, "So you don't have to do that." I got all that, but yeah.
Going anywhere.
It's going under the.
Let me take a look. I think it's okay. No, it's fine. Everything looks good there.
She thinks so.
No, she's saying literally help
her. She's sinking. Pull her up.
The bed is sinking. Adjust her. To be put up.
That's the card. The first name is Officer Rodella. That's my friend right here. And the second name is Officer Baca. That's me. Okay?
Okay. Would you please put my bed up?
How do you want? I don't want to.
You want the bed up or do you want it down a little bit?
So
good. Top right.
That one right there.
That's the other one.
Yeah,
that's top left. This one.
And as you pull the bed up, you're gonna have to sit her up. So that means y'all gonna have to kind of use a little one get on one side, one get on the other side, and kind of use your man muscle and pull her.
Yeah.
But I'll say this: a lot of people have never dealt with older people.
It just
so they don't have the sensitivity.
But it's not even just it's a human, it's a person, period. It doesn't even have to be an elderly person, just period. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to give them benefit of the doubt.
I ain't giving nobody no benefit.
No.
Other way.
See, that's what I go through. She wants it up, she wants it down. Just nuts.
Henry seems to regard this as an opportunity for the police to see what he deals with on a daily basis. And perhaps that is exactly what we're witnessing. On the other hand, one must wonder if Junann is actually looking for ways to stall and thus prevent the officers from leaving.
Do you want to be up a little bit?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go.
Is that good?
Yeah, but what I have to have, and you'll help me with this. I know you're a good soldier.
What's that? Oh, this thing?
There we go. What happened to your phone?
And he agreed in front of you to always leave the phone where I could reach it. Henry?
Huh?
Did you agree to that?
What?
To always leave the phone where I can reach it.
You bet.
Just in case.
Not that you can do anything with it, but it's there.
Okay.
After obtaining this agreement and getting the bed adjusted to her liking, Junann asked the officers to help straighten out the pad beneath her.
How's that?
Because you're going to have to do that too.
Okay, except right here.
On top?
It's hurting.
Right. I mean, just go on.
Is it bunched up?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. That's all right.
Oh, help her.
It looks like it's straight now.
That pissed me off.
There must be something under it.
They just ready to leave.
They are. This is really irritating me.
Yeah, everything's fine.
But also, she's trying to prolong it so they won't
Yeah,
leave.
because
She's in fear of her life, and she can't verbally
say that.
Well, no, not that she can't say it. She has said it.
She has said it, but y'all taking everything lightly, and then
Because
he's over
it's
here
an
making
old man.
threats, not once, not twice, but several times that he's gonna.
Too many times.
And y'all like, well, we're gonna get on up out of here.
You got it. There we go. You got it, officer.
There we go. How's that? Good?
Wait. On this side, see.
They're ready to go. They got other things to do.
Excuse me. Just pull it on this side a little bit, and you'll be fine.
I'll grab it real quick. What is it? I think it's okay.
All day long.
Yeah. I think we're good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Henry, we'll see you.
Oh,
good luck. Good luck.
I need that.
Bye-bye now.
You take care now.
All right.
Thanks, you.
And give Erica said you can give her a call whenever
I'll do that.
whenever you're calm, she said. So you look fine to
Well,
me
that's
now.
not going to be calm, Joe.
Yeah, and just don't talk too loud. I know you have a loud voice anyway. Just talk to her.
Could you do me a favor?
That way she doesn't get all.
Get me a Coke from the refrigerator.
You're still not done.
Please. Please.
Get out of here. Go away.
Not gonna get it for me.
The officers don't stick around to
gonna
make
get
sure
it.
Junan gets her soda, but that's unlikely to be among their biggest regrets from this visit. A few hours later, in the afternoon of that fateful day on April 5th, 2023, police in Rio Rancho, New Mexico rushed to the scene after a 911 caller reports something very concerning about their elderly neighbor.
Summer winds in Western Hills.
Summer winds in Western Hills?
Here fast.
All right, what's going on there?
There's somebody that's they're screaming and hollering. Somebody got killed or something. I don't really know. Just get somebody over here.
Police arrived to
Is this like an elderly community too? Cause the neighbor, he old too.
find Henry Cardona in an inconsolable and nearly incoherent state, lying helpless and bloody just inside his doorway.
Who else is in there? Who else is inside the house? Okay. What's going on? What happened to his head?
Go ahead and start EMS.
Come on, buddy. Got him down for what?
Yeah.
Come on.
You got anything on you? Any guns?
Go.
Are you sure? 527, could you count ready? Go ahead and start EMS.
445B, senior security.
The police department's footage is somewhat redacted, but Junan, who was lying on the bed in the living room earlier that morning, is now dead. With Henry on the floor in a dreadful state, the cops work quickly to find out if there are any suspects or victims in the deeper recesses of the home.
Attention inside the residence, Rio Rancho Police Department. Step out, your hands up and empty. Moving. I light it where I'm at. Alright, bypass in the closet. Small room clear.
As the police inside secure the residence, one cop steps out to talk with the witnesses in the driveway.
What happened? Were you guys here when this happened?
Oh, no. I had called Henry and I noticed that he was crying when I called him. That was just minutes ago that we were coming over.
Is Henry the one laying on the ground?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Did you guys see what happened?
No.
You guys came here after the fact?
After.
Yeah.
The neighbors were here
okay.
before.
One officer rushes next door to talk to the first two people on the scene that day, the neighbors who called 911. They offer chilling new information.
What happened?
I don't have any idea. He was hollering. Come on in.
Sure.
He was hollering and screaming.
The old man over there?
Yes.
Yeah, and my wife went
What was
out.
the outside hollering and screaming?
Yep, out the porch.
No, he was sitting in the doorway.
In the doorway.
And
Yeah.
he was calling for help. I went out because I heard this funny noise. I didn't realize it was a person until I got outside. And he kept saying, help, help. So I went over and I said, Henry, what's the matter? call 911. He says, call 911.
So I called.
All right. Is it a male or female that is screaming and hollering?
Yeah, both.
Oh, two. It's a male and a female out there? Okay.
He's saying they killed her. Get somebody here.
He said he killed her?
That's what he said. But he was hysterical. I couldn't get him to calm down after
He was
that.
just rolling on the floor, just screaming.
The neighbors clarify that they're only reporting what Henry told them. But given Henry's emotional distress and the chaos of the scene, police can take nothing at face value.
He's had a lot of trouble with her.
Well, she's had a lot of, yeah.
So
And he can't.
That's a man's man, and that's a girl's girl. She like, well, no, she's playing fair game. She's like, but she's also had issues out of him. Bro, honestly, it's just two old stubborn couple that honestly can't get out of each other's way for shit.
Yeah.
They can, as they get like, bro, as you get older, you do get stuck in your ways. I don't care who it is. It's always.
Yeah.
But two old stubborn ass people being together and both ill. Cause like in this situation, he looks as though he has an oxygen tank. Don't know what's, but she's look like she more freely moves. 9 times out of 10, she cares for him way more. Women are very.
And then Harry had on one as well, so I don't know if he.
But get what I'm saying. Women are more nurturing, and so women will also have more patience. Men be you know men.
Yeah.
Don't say it like that now.
I just say yeah.
I don't say it. It's the way you say it, yeah. Don't say it like that
say,
now. Don't say it like that now.
Yeah, but yeah, it's crazy.
But yeah, it's so sad, man. It's so sad to see, and especially.
It's
like,
even more sad because like cops were
ignored,
just there a couple hours ago,
and
and
y'all
like
know the cops was there because y'all nosy.
And she's like pleading, like, and I get that y'all can't sit and hold her hand all day. Like, I get that.
But let's get somebody here on the scene that can address their issues that they have too, right?
Yeah, I just don't know in that situation what could have been done other than what's the girl Emily, whatever the girl was that was like call whatever. I don't know if y'all could have. But
she said call when you don't have an attitude. Bitch, do your job.
When he's calm, that's what she said. When he's calm, because if you screaming like we can't get anything done, you know what I'm saying. But also him making all the threats and stuff that should have prompted y'all to be able to separate them some way somehow. But I don't know, man.
But that came out of his mouth was I killed her. Okay.
Yes, but I don't know if he means.
He probably, that would have happened if he would have picked her up and dropped her. I mean, he could. You don't really know.
She was still in bed.
Did you happen to see her or anything?
I went over to the bed to look at her.
And she was obviously unresponsive.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even try to talk to her or anything. I just went over and looked at the bed, saw that she was covered in blood, and her eyes were closed, and she didn't look like she was breathing.
The officer has to get back to the crime scene, but before he leaves, the neighbor has one last question.
How is he? What is he?
Not good.
I mean, he's, like I said, he thinks the world of her.
The neighbors seem convinced that Henry was nothing if not a deeply devoted caretaker to June Ann. But the chaotic scene at the house this afternoon stood in stark contrast to this belief, where the police are now finishing up inside and putting the only possible suspect in handcuffs.
All right, sir. I'm going to have you put your hands behind your back. Give me this hand.
Shoulder.
I got you. We're going slow. I'm going slow.
Shoulder.
I ain't gonna lie, in this situation, just put the cuffs in front of him, man. He ain't moving too fast for you.
Shoulder. No, shoulder.
I got you.
Not shoulder.
I got it.
Probably have to put two on.
Did I do that? You were here earlier.
I was not here earlier, no.
Well, who took care of me earlier? You were here earlier. They took care of me earlier.
Yes, sir. Okay, so you're going to roll towards me, all right?
I know.
Roll up.
Put him on the wrong shoulder,
Sit up,
too.
sir.
You're hurting. Why are you hurting?
I need you to sit up.
Sir, sit up.
I can't do anything.
There we go.
His legs under the
I need to breathe. I can't breathe.
Okay, I'm gonna have you to stand up, all right?
Ambulance right outside for you.
Here we go. 1, 2,
on your feet, okay?
3.
I got you.
I don't know where that.
God, why are you hurting me?
To the front door, sir. To the front door. We're gonna step outside.
Out in front of the house, Henry gets checked out by EMS and complains about the handcuffs.
I'm not going anywhere.
So I got him on pretty loose.
I'm not loose. Whose car?
I'm gonna lock him so bad I'll sleep on
Is
it.
that? No, that hurts. You're hurting.
I got you.
Please.
Here.
Don't.
Here. Lean up.
Thank you. Better? That helps.
Okay.
Did I do that?
No one answers, and Henry's mood swings wildly from one extreme to the next.
So nobody else is inside the house.
I don't know why he keep asking, did I do that, when you've openly threatened on body cam several times prior.
That you were going to do it the same day. This exact day.
But he might be trying to pull, even old people would still be trying to pull tricks up their sleeve, try to finesse the system. He'll try to fake it like, I didn't do it. That's why he probably got blood on his face, trying to, like somebody else broke in or something. Somebody would have seen something.
And I understand, like, caretaking.
They nosy.
Caretaking is a lot,
It
and
is.
like you said earlier, you have to have a lot of patience, and everyone is different depending on what their needs are.
Mm-hmm.
But taking someone's life because you're frustrated, because you feel like she's a burden, or like you just can't do it anymore, is not the answer. Mm-hmm. Like, you should have got on their phone, like, y'all have to come and get her. She has to go into a facility. Like, I can't do it anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not capable.
Yeah.
I'm not willing and able to even go do this.
Right.
I'm gonna sick my own self.
You could advise PD to do that. I can't call your attorney.
Call the attorney. I won't say a word.
Okay, that's your right.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt you. God.
Henry's defiant anger dissolves into tears as police attempt to get a fix on what exactly they're dealing with here.
So Phil and I, we were right on scene first. So we come in. He's on the floor right here. All that blood down here is his. So we came in. Yeah, it's his. So he was just rolling on the floor, just crying hysterical, just yelling. He was as stated that he shot her. So she's laying in the bed, dude. She's got a gunshot wound. So who said that? He did. He himself said. Shot the lady. Yep. Well, he was stating right here, too, that she told him to do it. And the gun's sitting right there on the bed, right next to her.
She's got it on the left forehead. Gun is right here on her side.
Yeah.
Gun's still there?
Yeah, we haven't touched it.
We cleared the house and we stepped out. She's done. EMS already confirmed that.
She's not going to get the gun, and there's nobody in the house.
In the house.
Garage, everything.
Just the fire, you got to stand by with the body and the family, whoever the two that were in here said that were in the house when we walked in, they said she shot in the head, he did.
The officers begin to get a better idea of what happened here this afternoon, but that understanding is far from complete. There's an enormous missing piece to the puzzle, although some of the arriving officers may know that better than others.
I've been here before.
Finally, as the officers from the morning's visit arrive at the scene, the team begins to make sense of why Henry may have, in fact, committed the harrowing crime. Perhaps that's why they find Henry in a less than cooperative mood when they try to Mirandize him that afternoon.
I want a lawyer.
One will be appointed to represent you before.
No, I asked for a lawyer already. Go yourself.
You can decide.
I already asked for a lawyer. What
rights
did you hear me?
And not answer any
You didn't
questions
hear me
or
at
make
all.
any statements.
You're not listening. You didn't help me at all. Earlier, it's all your fault.
I'm gonna say this.
He said you didn't help me earlier. It's all your fault.
Just imagine him. He's what, 86? Just imagine him 30, 40 years younger.
Facts. And like you said earlier, and don't know how long they've been together, and if it was younger and they just never got married.
Yeah.
Like she would know, like, you know, how he was, you know, when he was like really, you know, out here, you know, like really out here, you know, stepping and stuff, you know, being able to like really do. Also, the fact that he made this comment, I'm wondering, did he make those comments earlier to the other cops, hoping that they will either take her out or take him out, because he said, you didn't help me earlier, it's all your fault, because he kept making those threats. But they ignored those threats. They just like brushed it off, like, oh, this old man, old woman, she can't do anything, he's not going to do anything to her, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just wonder. But
You're not listening. You didn't help me at all earlier. It's all your fault. You guys caused this.
Do you understand the right?
No, I didn't hear a word you said.
Do you want to stop
I
yelling
didn't
at
hear
me
a
and
word
listen?
you said.
Okay, I would be happy to read it for you again. If
I
you want
don't
to stop
hear you
yelling
at
me
all.
and listen to it.
I don't hear you at all. I'm sorry.
Okay, stop yelling for a minute and I will.
I won't stop yelling. You caused this. You didn't stop me this morning. It's your fault, not yours personally.
Henry is all over the place, even dropping into an apologetic tone for a brief moment.
Well, not yours personally, but you didn't help me.
He's an individual, which we see this a lot, that if they do something bad, it's not their fault.
I have to find someone else to blame.
Someone else is at fault for the actions that I do. And they done got away with it so long that they never held accountable for their actions.
Like, no, sir, you chose to get a gun. And you chose to
you told them you had guns all
and
over
you had them all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
However, it's only a matter of seconds before he veers once again into a kind of irate despair.
There's a car over there.
We'll figure that out. I don't know who it is.
Figure it out right now.
Okay.
That's
Listen to me.
my important things is right. My dog.
Listen to me. I'm going to read the...
No! No! I'm in no condition. You can't talk to me. I'm in no condition to be talking to you. No! Oh, no! She wanted it.
Henry's last statement only opens up the door to more questions. Perhaps the best guess we can make is that Henry is trying to make sense of what happened himself.
I think she knew it was coming. I think she knew that was going to happen.
About that, Henry may not be far from the truth. Certainly, it was clear in the 911 call that morning that June-Ann was deeply concerned about her safety. Henry's cooperative demeanor with the officers from the morning has now soured into belligerence this afternoon.
Why is my attorney not on the phone?
I read through Miranda, but he was yelling and screaming at me the whole time, so it's not really a good Miranda.
What's
but
his name?
What is your name, sir? Is it Henry? Henry, right? Yeah.
What's your name, sir?
My name's Henry.
Henry, this is what we're gonna do, okay?
No, whatever you do is not okay. Call Molly. Let her know what happened.
I'm not asking you, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
That's not how this works.
No, that's how it works.
No.
Yes, that's how it works.
We're gonna put you in the back of a police unit.
I know that.
Okay, I'm just letting you know. Are you hooked up to oxygen right now?
I need oxygen.
Where's your tank at? Inside?
I don't have a tank. I use it's portable.
Are you okay to take the portable?
Have you guys seen how big it is?
I don't know.
That man ain't finna do nothing.
Well, if you let me go, I'll show it to you.
The police declined to take Henry up on that offer, and it's not long before his anger returns.
It's cold. God damn it. Why are you freezing me? You know what the temperature is out here?
Don't.
Well, you better find out because you're freezing me. I'm sorry. God, I want to cooperate.
Henry's emotions continue to jump from one extreme to the other, but even amidst this internal struggle, he realizes something about the officer standing in front of him.
I want to know whose car that is because I think if it's there, they can take care of my dog. What the hell is? There's somebody in my house with that car.
There's nobody in your house. We went through your house. There's nobody in your house.
You were here earlier, were you not? Did I not ask you for help?
We tried to help.
And you did not help me, did you?
Whether or not that's true will be for others to decide. As lucid and direct as Henry was that morning, he is anything but this afternoon. Indeed, he hardly seems capable of grasping what occurred.
Did it really happen? Did it happen? You're not going to tell me. Did it happen?
I don't know what happened.
Can you listen a little bit more? Just a little bit more.
They should be...
like you said, double cuffing.
Yeah.
It's getting cold. Don't you know it's cold out here?
I know. I'm standing in it too.
Well,
We're gonna get you.
Put a blanket over there, some goddamn thing.
Before the officers can make Henry comfortable, it's time to walk him down to the road. The exertion, combined with the emotional toll of the day, proves too much for Henry to bear.
Y'all got him walking on the ride? No, he gonna complain.
Henry, stop this. I can't hold you up all day. You gotta help out a little bit.
He got some little house shoes
Henry,
on.
stop.
Henry, we talking about.
Henry, do you know your date of birth? Henry, can you hear me? Henry, I'm just asking for your date of birth, buddy. Are you willing to give that to me? All right.
Henry, what's your birthday?
What happened?
What's your birthday?
What?
What's your birthday?
What's your birthday, Henry?
Huh? Who am I talking to?
Henry,
Just
focus
ask,
on me,
what's
okay?
your birthday?
Hey, what's your
Who are you?
My name is Officer Weisong, okay? I'm with Rio Rancho Police Department.
Okay, who was here earlier?
Okay.
Somebody, I want to talk to somebody. So was here earlier.
Hey, Henry, before we
No, they were here earlier.
He's trying to look for which one of y'all cops that were here earlier so I can blame it on
So,
you.
yeah.
I want to know who they were.
I don't know who was here earlier, sir.
Well, you find out.
Henry, can I just get your date of birth?
No, I'm not comfortable. I want to find out who was here earlier.
Okay.
Please find out, please. I want to talk to them.
The officer who was here this morning has made himself scarce, leaving Henry with only one final thing to say before being transported to the hospital. The fire department takes Henry to the hospital where he'll spend the afternoon being evaluated before being booked into jail. Police speak to Junan's ex-son-in-law, Michael, who, although he lives in another state, has chilling in...
Junan's ex-son-in-law, so she does have a daughter. Her
ex.
So she does have a daughter.
Ex-son-in-law.
Hold on.
Or is they talking about his son that they just calling an ex-son-in-law? Or does she have a daughter that's a...
Or she was previously married.
Or she was previously married. Like I'm saying, it could be either one.
It could be, but it's not his son.
But okay, right? We speaking to someone
that was mostly
associated with her at some point.
Ex-son-in-law Michael, who, although he lives in another state, has chilling insight into the tragedy. He reveals to detectives that he was on the phone with Junan at the very moment the incident took place.
I talked to Junan for another 10, 15 minutes, and then Junan said to me, plain as day, he's pointing a gun at my head, and that's the last words she said to me.
Did you hear any muffling?
I heard a noise, but it wasn't like a gunshot. It was like a scraping sound, but immediately after that, Henry started screaming, hysterically screaming for about 20 minutes. Because I listened for 40 minutes, and I'm yelling into the phone, somebody pick up the phone. I heard the neighbors come in. I heard the ambulance come in, the police come in, and nobody ever picked up that phone.
Michael also has a theory on what happened between the couple, although his take on the situation is a bit more direct.
The dynamic with Junan Tonell is she has absolutely no patience or time, and the world revolved around her, and it had to be done now. And it's my opinion, but I feel she contributed to her demise with her acid tongue.
While that may sound harsh, Michael believes there's more than enough blame to go around.
I just feel so sorry for him. He never should have been saddled with this. Never. And I'm so surprised that the social worker let that happen. God, I can't believe that.
That's what
Michael's
I'm surprised
sympathies
at.
for Henry further highlighted what Henry was now complaining about at the hospital. He seems to insist that police did not do enough while they were at his house that morning.
Why can't you call in to find out who I saw earlier this morning?
Yeah, I can try to help you with that.
I would appreciate that.
Any specific reason why you want that?
Yeah, because they were talking to me about the condition I was in and a problem I was having with the lady that there was a problem with.
The lady, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then they'll have more information on that, correct? Of course, they'll have more information on that in regards to like what you're talking
I want to know what they thought. at the time. It was very important. I was very upset at the point, and they were supposed to be helping me.
You remember if it was
I don't know their names, but it was earlier this morning.
was it a man or a woman?
Two women, two men.
Two men.
Two men.
Okay, 1 second.
I mean, something went wrong. Oh, God, something went wrong.
There can be no denying the truth of Henry's words here. At the end of the day, however, it is Henry alone who must bear the crushing reality of what happened.
Did something really happen?
That's what the other officers are trying to find out.
Oh, no. No, couldn't have. No, it didn't. No, it didn't happen.
Henry.
Lower
your voice. Okay. We're in the hospital.
Whether or not Henry can bring himself to face the truth of what happened, it doesn't change the fact that June Ann has died. June Ann Fannell, 82, was shot and killed on April 5, 2023, and Henry Cardona, 86, was charged with first-degree murder. This charge was eventually modified to a second-degree murder charge, and Henry was released from jail to await trial on house arrest with GPS monitoring. For their part, Rio Rancho police issued a statement saying that the responding officers that morning found Henry's troubling remarks, quote, to be insincere and made in jest. On March 11, 2024, nearly 1 year after the tragedy, a motion for settlement was filed in judicial court, backed by both prosecutors and defense, meaning that the case against Henry Cardona will likely end in a plea agreement.
I just honestly, like the ex-son-in-law said, I just don't understand why she was left in his care. Like, I understand they're not married and stuff, but he doesn't seem like he's too well either, and can't really do for her anyway, So I don't understand why he was left to be her primary caregiver. I understand she didn't want to leave the house, but someone has to make that judgment that it's for your best.
It's for your best and safety.
Yeah. So this whole situation just.
And then honestly, also it didn't seem like she was on hospice. It sounds as though she was more just bedridden than hospice.
Yeah, because I don't know what all her
conditions
were. She was on an oxygen machine as well, and I don't know, but yeah, it's just a sad, unfortunate situation. But yeah,
facts. Hey man, y'all spam us up in the comments. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about it for us in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid and C.
Sierra Nicole.
We are
Kid and C.
We are.
Peace.